Look at your gorgeous dress.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. So do you.
Congratulations on this film. I was saying to your director, the lovely Tate, earlier that there's not every film that an actor signs up for that they get to act and get to go for it and just really explore and delve into, and this really felt like one of those opportunities.
It was a huge opportunity, and I certainly hadn't played a part that goes to the depths of despair like this one. I mean, I just thought how fascinating to have your protagonist be a blackout drunk. You know, you just never see that ever. And
just in terms of, you relate to her though. You don't like her, then you love her, and you feel so many emotions go through the way that you relate to her. So.
Yeah, I mean, I never worry about whether a character is likable or not. I just want them to be credible, and I think it's, you know, she unfortunately has taken life's setbacks harder than others, but yet you can't judge because everybody suffers through traumatic things very differently.
Well, perception for me seems to be a big theme in the film for all the main sort of three female characters in terms of you make a judgment on them, but then that goes kind of left, right, centre, up and down throughout the film, which is wonderful to experience.
Yes, and I think that, you know, you see these interweaving narratives, and you also see the underbelly of the domestic world and how women are affected by it, whether it's motherhood or a marriage or infidelity, and I think that there's aspects of all of these characters that people can really relate to.
You do drunk brilliantly.
It's just me on a Friday night. This is easy to draw from.
Tate was hilarious. It was like, I just wanted to go to the pub with her, and then she tells me she's pregnant.
I know. I would have loved to have blown off some steam with this part, but I was unable to, yeah.
Do you think that almost helped in a way that you weren't able to and you didn't?
Well, maybe. I mean, I think I was certainly in a more fragile state physically, so if I looked a bit rough in the morning, everyone was like, oh, she's so method, you know, she's so in it. I was like, morning sickness, that's it.
Was it emotionally exhausting though? Because when you have to go there for a part, you know, it must take it out of you.
I think there were certain scenes that were really, really tough. And I think they do require a certain amount of focus, but I do prefer to keep a set quite light. I actually need to be in a happy place in order to work well.
Still like a train journey?
I've taken a few since, yeah, I have. I still do. Wow.
I love you. Wow. He can project, can't he? Wow.
He doesn't need a microphone.
I mentioned it to Luke earlier in terms of, you know, stepping out of that taxi or car and seeing the response here, and especially for this, because there's so many fans of the book and of Rachel.
No pressure.
You got nothing to worry about.
Okay,
well, nothing to worry about. But is it quite overwhelming still stepping out of that car and getting?
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely surreal situation, and I love that there's a huge following for this book, but at the same time, it's ultimately a little bit intimidating because I think people's imaginations are so profoundly deep, you know, and you hope that what you do and what's realized on the screen is similar to what they'd envisioned.
I'm so happy for you because it is such a great film and it's a great performance.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the whole cast is great.
Brilliant.
Even you know, Alison as well in there.
Brilliant. I loved working with her. I've wanted to work with Alison Janney for so long, and she's horrible to me in the movie. Everyone's horrible to me in the movie. Just feel bad for me.
That didn't continue off set though.
No, not at all.
Just buckets for the morning sickness.
Exactly, yeah.
Listen, so nice to see you,
so
and
much.
you look gorgeous, and enjoy your night.
Thank you so much.
Is that it?